Hello, 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 wonderful people. Johnny, how's it going?
Oh, not too bad. And welcome to another exciting episode of Around the Colosseum, the Empire Army. Erwin, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, good, and good. We was actually finally able to get the matches figuring out for Thirst for Gold that's coming up April 20th. I can't wait.
Oh yeah, it's going to be an amazing show. And how about you just take us right into the matches, Erwin?
Absolutely. Let's start off with the first match. Black Flag Rising is looking to add some gold, some more gold to their titles as they're going against the Saints of Pro Wrestling for the EPW Tag Team Champions. I mean, Badger James already has the Internet Television Championship, so this is going to be a nice contest.
I mean, according to the Saints, they never cheat, but each side's going to have pretty much an equal number of men on the outside. Saints does have Christopher Samuel D in their corner. I just hope out of this match, Damn gets slapped and we hear his shrill cry.
You and me both. Coming up too, we also got the All American Championship. The Gun Show, Rick Russo is going to be defending it in a triple threat match against Ozzie Hendricks and the baddest man in Oklahoma, Mr. Bud Barnes.
I mean, as long as Bud doesn't win, I'm happy. Not too big a fan of his. He's threatened me a little too many times. Rick's awesome. Ozzie's awesome. So we'll just have to see how this three-way goes.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we've got Dominic Whiteheart coming in to have a match against Red James. It's going to be an interesting contest.
The returning Red James, the last time we seen him was before he got stripped of his title. Dominic Whiteheart, last time we seen him, he was going after the number one contender spot for the title Rick Russo wears right now. So it's interesting to see where these two guys play out.
No, absolutely. It's going to be one hell of a contest. And the next match we have is Mitch Onyx versus Malik Mayfield. And, joining us actually is Cam the Coda himself of the Coda brand to talk about this match. Cam, thanks again for joining us.
No problem. I mean, I'm happy to be here. First time here.
Awesome. So let's just get straight into it. In your opinion, what do you think is going to happen in this match? I mean, it seems like the Coda brand's been having some serious problems with GBK as of late.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, since I showed up, it seems like they just aren't happy with how things are going. I really wanted to make a statement back in January, announce that there was going to be a returning talent that would represent the Coda brand, and Guy Sterling just wasn't happy with that, I guess. Maybe.
I mean, you came in basically targeting Guy. So, why would someone be happy with you targeting them?
I will admit that me and Malik talked about it. We each have our own personal reasons. I mean, you guys have seen it. The GBK have been doing too much for I don't even know how long at this point, since before I showed up.
Yeah.
And I kept hearing that, oh, you're kind of like Guy Sterling. You guys have that same vibe going. And I know I haven't always been the most liked guy everywhere I went. I know that. But I feel like what we do is so different in how we go about it. And maybe he just doesn't have the foresight to see that it's a different thing. Maybe he just feels that I'm stepping on his territory. And I just wanted to tell him straight to his face, I'm not like you. And I just don't think he went about it the right way. Because since then, it's been a problem.
Awesome. So how are you feeling after, last show? It seems like, you were targeted pretty severe, which comes right off the heels of probably one of the most savage assaults we've ever seen on a pro wrestler where they put a plastic bag over Malik's head. How are you guys feeling? Are you ready for this level of brutality that the Gold-Blooded Killers are bringing?
I mean, it's the business, right? Like, you get in that ring, there's something dangerous can happen at any point. Do they go about it in the best way? No. Because once it was an even playing field, once Guy Sterling wasn't the only guy out there, it didn't work out for him. Malik got the win, and they immediately had a backup plan, it seems. We didn't have a backup plan because we just wanted to go in there, show up, show out, and get the job done. I don't know. It seems like a really threatening situation overall. And like you said, at the last show, it kept feeling targeted because we had the Rumble. And me and Malik wanted to do what we do best. You saw it when you were out there.
Yeah.
We wanted to put on a show for everyone. because we know the talent that we bring. And it feels like they just don't like that spotlight being taken from them. No pun intended. Shout
Yeah.
out Logan Knight. But yeah, so now we've got here to April. I think it could be the show of the night because I'll give Mitch the props where they're due. He's an amazing talent. I don't like who he surrounds himself with, but he's an amazing talent. So we're just gonna go in there, do what we do it the best, and I'm not really too worried about it because you guys saw back in February, Father Padge, Jason, now Logan. It seems like there's like an Avengers situation happening here.
Well, we got Thanos up in that corner.
Right.
See, there you go.
Absolutely. No, Cam, this has been amazing. Again, good luck at Thirst for Gold. Again, being in Malik's corner. Johnny, you have anything else you got for Cam?
I mean, I just kind of want to know if he's willing to share how's he going to deal with that numbers game because the Gold-Blooded Killers, they're going to have that number advantage against Cam and Malik.
I mean, there's so many options. Like we just talked about, the Empire Avengers, if you want to call them that. They could come out to even the odds. I have the Coda brand. We haven't seen them at Empire, but we try to keep all our business separate. But if needed, that could become an option. There's so many different combinations. Patch could just come out to even the odds. I mean, we don't factor in also that they're busy the rest of the night. They have other matches that they got to get to.
I mean, that hasn't stopped them in the past from interfering. And are we sure your Avengers aren't just hey, Malik was useful to us this night?
I mean, we evened the odds for them when they evened the odds for us. It seems there's no reason to not have any trust.
I mean, it's not about trust. It's about what's beneficial.
And I think I get what you're saying. We're at the point where the Gold-Blooded Killers are pretty much running roughshod. We're kind of going with the enemy of my enemy is my friend here at this point in time.
I mean, the last time Malik was in Empire, I couldn't even tell you when it was. It was at least a year ago, but he wasn't the most liked guy back then. It's really just if the GBK want to take over, they have to go through everyone, whether they like it or not.
There you have it. I mean, that's it. So we will see you again at Thirst for Gold, Cam. Again, thank you. I really do appreciate your time. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, Mitch Onyx taking on Malik Mayfield Saturday, April 20th at Empire Pro Wrestling's Thirst for Gold.
420.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see Mitch Onyx taking on Malik Mayfield at Thirst for Gold. Johnny, what do you have to say about this one?
I mean, it's going to be an interesting match, both making move, and it's just going to be the numbers game and seeing how Kai Sterling and Mitch Stewart work on the outside to do the best of their man.
Absolutely. The greatest ever made against the cheer captain. After that, we've got Badger James defending that EPW Internet Championship against Duncan Kincaid.
I think Badger's going to try his hardest to retain that championship. He's going to have Black Flag Rising on his side. Duncan has the Saints of Pro Wrestling on his side. We'll see whether it's the biker gangs or the pirates that survive.
I'm telling you right now, I am not looking forward to dealing with all that chaos that's going to be out there. And defending the Cap W Texas Heavyweight Championship is Martin Justice taking on Skids. And we actually have Martin Justice, who is the Empire Pro Wrestling 2023 Ref of the Year. And the reason I even got into pro wrestling, hey, Martin, how's it going, man?
First off, shut the hell up. You haven't even earned nothing. You're just like the rest of the EPW flunkies. One, ain't got this. Two, you can't even count to three. And with your little buddy, Kenny. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot about Johnny.
I mean, it's a Texas title. What's the matter? Or how does it matter there in Oklahoma?
That's the whole point. OU sucks. OSU wears skirts. So what's the difference? I made history and became the first ever CAPW Texas Heavyweight Champion when I defeated, I don't know, Ronnie Morton must be what, like 80? I took advantage.
And now you're defending it against Skids. Are you worried about that? Because he's clearly a little younger.
Skids? Skids ain't even begun to go through puberty, let alone have a chance to defeat me for the Texas Heavyweight Championship.
I mean,
So besides getting that title, besides getting that title, where have you been, man? We haven't seen you since Nuclear Warfare, when you turned on Vega and us.
Did it shock Empire? Yeah, it did. What did Vega do? Cried to EPW management. I'm facing Skids April 20th to defend this. Right here, see? Where's Vega? Nowhere to be found.
Are you worried about Gemini? He was there. He made the save.
Who?
Gemini?
Tap on? I don't even want to hear about it.
Dude, what
Gemini,
happened to you?
Erwin, I know you're going to be there. April 20th.
I'm the referee now. The whole...
When did Empire get a cheering section?
I mean, the Colosseum and the Empire's always had its fans, which would be our cheering section.
EPW's army's always been there. Just because they don't like you now because of what you've done.
What I've done is made history. Again. You see, Empire management sure the hell didn't want to see Martin Justice versus Red James, did they? No, the powers that be wanted to squash it. So I did my homework. I took it upon myself, and that's why Central All Pro Wrestling came in to an Empire event and made history there.
And they seemingly haven't left Empire, because, I mean, we got your match on the card, and we got your CAPW Tag Team Champions going against Psychotic Messengers. So it's E-Bones and Tyler Watts, which are, the Voiceless Society, Voiceless something.
What the?
Take a look what we got here, baby. CAPW Tag Team Champion. You see, you ain't got to worry. The fans have to worry. Because right now, E-Bone's taking care of CAPW business down in Dallas right now. And trust me, huge announcements going to be coming in the next couple weeks.
Aren't you worried about the messengers coming taking those titles?
No, what? That's down at Fraggle Rock. Tell them to shut up.
Understand this, and understand this very, very clearly, you two incompetent morons. Because none of you clearly can read. The messengers want to dance with the devil. See, when I first faced the messengers, when I was part of that half-ass group Sin for Vanity, I was held back by, of course, Kincaid himself. But no more. See, the Voiceless Society was formed back in 2018 when myself and Nathaniel Maverick beat the hell out of two hometown boys in the crapple state of Colorado. If the messengers want to fight, want to stick their nose in business where it doesn't belong, and Lucian, how you pronounce his damn name, I don't really care.
Hey, look. See, even my dog don't even like the word messengers. Yeah, see? Tell him, Meaner.
So
you see? What's wrong with your boyfriend next to you, Johnny? He ain't said nothing.
I'm Martin. You were our referee of the year, man. And Tyler,
It took Oklahoma to recognize 24 years of professional wrestling. It's supposed to be Oklahoma fan. Hell no, it's Tulsa fan.
Well, that website's not to be discussed on here unless we're taking source from them. They're not something we care about. We focus on Empire and what happens there.
Empire what?
Empire Pro Wrestling, where we're defending your tag team titles against our own psychotic messengers.
Well, you got to have proper tag champions on your show anyway.
Yeah, I mean, ain't your tag champions a bunch of old guys?
Are you prepared for them possibly to take those titles?
They can try.
Blah, blah.
I'm not saying the Saints and all of them need to realize I'm not the same Charlie Watts that I was.
Hold on, bro. The Saints of Pro Wrestling, we got to get to some Meals on Wheels or something, man. I just don't understand.
So you're just going to pick a fight with everybody on the roster?
You're damn right.
Anyone who wants to fight can bring it.
But see, I understand on April 20th, it is the Psychotic Messengers versus the Voice of Society for the CAPW tag titles. But here's my question to EPW management. Tank Bryson is the EPW International Champion, a title that I defended for well over a year. So my question to them is, why haven't I had my rematch? Oh, wait a minute. Politics.
I mean,
So here's
saying
my
mission.
answer to the Psychotic Messengers. Why don't we do this? They're going to be there. CAPW is going to be there. So why doesn't Tank Bryson put the international title up in a rematch that I deserve because I got defeated by the Wolf of War with a little help from Lollipop Lucius, whatever his damn name is. I don't care. But see, I've never been given that rematch. And it's probably not going to happen because you want to know what? Right here is a little bit more important. CAPW tag team champions are a lot more important. And as far as the CAPW heavyweight champion, that announcement's going to come real soon. And I don't care if it's EPW. Shake your head. Your boy Johnny ain't saying nothing. And on April 20th, if you, Erwin, stick your nose where it don't belong, I'm just going to knock you the out, baby.
I'm going to call it down the middle. I'm just here to do my job. That's it. I can't help that you guys take...
You don't know. Love it.
And you're both refs, so after that 2 comes a 3 because you got no ref can count to 3. It seems like.
Holy crap! At least Johnny can count 3.
I'll see you April 20th, Martin. Tyler, a pleasure as always.
Fight me, Erwin.
There you have it, folks. Martin Justice, Tyler Watt. Thank you again. He'll be there defending his Central All Pro Wrestling Championship. His Central All Pro Wrestling Texas Heavyweight Championship against Skids. And the Voiceless Society will be defending against the Psychotic Messages for the CAPW Tag Team Championships.
I heard from Martin, and it's gonna just be nothing for Martin to defend it. So let's hope Skids can prove Martin wrong and at least give him a fighting chance or give him a challenge that Martin doesn't think he's gonna have.
No, absolutely. And he's had some interesting things to say about this time that he's been gone from EPW. Right after that, they're actually going to have their tag team championships. The Central All Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships is going to be the Psychotic Messengers against Ebone and Tyler Watch, which we've just learned are now called the Voiceless Society.
Yeah, I mean, they've got a voice, so I don't know. I don't get their name. Maybe later down the line we can figure out why they're the Voiceless Society.
No. Trust me, the irony of the name was not lost on me as well.
I'm just thinking Tank and Malachi is going to have this in the bag, hopefully. And we heard in our interview with Martin, Martin wants to go against Tank and face Tank for his championship.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm curious to see if Tank's going to answer the call, and I actually get to see them perform double duty that night. It's going to be nice to see. And then our main event, ladies and gentlemen, the EPW Heavyweight Championship. Number one contender, Kevin Sanchez, is taking on our current EPW Heavyweight Champion, Montego Sika.
Oh, yeah, this is a match we've been waiting for, and it's going to be interesting to say the least. We're going to have to see how Kevin can overcome not being able to use the DDT.
Yes, let's not forget that DDT has been banned thanks to the contract. So it's going to be interesting to see what Kevin pulls out of his belt at this particular time. I can't wait for this match. But let's not forget that we still have Malachi, who is the holder of the Sure Shot briefcase, always waiting in the wings. So we don't know how that's going to turn out.
Right, and it's one of those things. I think if the timing is right, Malachi will cash in against Kevin or Montego, whoever wins the match. Because if it's a barn burner like we think it's going to be, why wouldn't you cash in your title shot to get a title?
Absolutely. And again, we got to see if Sanchez has a plans for that numbers game. I mean, there you have it. We have the whole match card right there. That's what's coming up. Of course, the card is subject to change at the end of the day, but Johnny, it looks like it's going to be one hell of a show.
Exactly. And there's a lot of other shows happening April 20th, but if you miss this one, you're missing a whole hell of a lot of stuff.
Absolutely. I cannot wait to see how this turns out. We're going to see you guys Saturday, April 20th. Doors are going to open at 6 p.m. See you then.
And that's what's been happening around the Colosseum.
There it is.